While in academic world or anywhere else, we always face situations when we feel sometimes irritated. You have put down an application to HOD or Dean for leave and you never hear from him. You are applying for a research grant and papers are not forwarded by your HOD or Dean for any reason. And you go and ask, why is it done? And he gives an answer. Then you raise your voice and show your unhappiness and anger and bias of the person. All that is done in good faith. But is that also ethical? The Quran says these are Kazimin al-Ghaiz. A teacher and believers are those who control fully their emotions. Kazimin al-Ghaiz means they train their emotional intelligence in a way that they are not subjected by one or the other feeling. Therefore, a teacher as well as student, if you are shouting on a student or showing anger, you think as a human being he should not have similar feelings, although he knows that if he is responding in the same way, he will get an F grade. Therefore, because of fear of F grade, he does not show his anger. But as a human being, what would be the response of the student? Therefore, the Quran wants teachers to be persons who are fully aware of situations where they may feel unhappy, they may feel angry, but they have to make sure that they fully control their emotions. They never go beyond limits. Control does not mean that you don't have anger at all. No, becoming angry is your right. But how you become angry? You can become angry by tearing your hair and hurting yourself. You can become angry by putting your foot down, making a noise and walking out. You can show your anger by slamming a door, throwing a book on floor, a notebook on floor. But all that does not bring what you want. What you want is fairness. And fairness cannot be achieved by unfair means. It's unfair to put your foot down and make a noise. Therefore, protest does not mean the way we do protest. Protest means showing disagreement, at the same time in most appropriate way. Remember, when Sayyidina Musa and Harun were asked to go to negotiate and talk with Pharaoh, who was the most tyrant of that age. Like nowadays we have some unipolar powers who are tyrant and who act like Pharaoh. So when they were sent to that Pharaoh, proud person, what was the instruction? When you want to go and do a protest in front of Parliament or in front of Vice Chancellor's office or anywhere, then you select the person who speaks most loudly, rudely, boldly, and say you will be standing outside and shouting and doing slogans and so on and so forth. And we think that in this way we can get things done. The Quran says, go both of you, izhaba ila Fir'auna innahu tagha. Go towards Fir'aun, both of you, he has become transgressor. But then what should you do? Shout at him, curse him, insult him, and think we have done kalamatul haqq. No, the Quran says, فَقُولُوا قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Talk with him in most soft, polite, attractive, beautiful manner. In other words, control of anger or anger management as we call it is an extremely important quality for a teacher. In all situations where you feel frustrated because of your HOD's behavior, dean's behavior, your own behavior towards students, students behaving towards you, in all those situations, a teacher should not lose the path of patience, and therefore the Quran again and again reminds us about patience and perseverance.